So all the police officers who were involved, I don't think Jamaica understand what really going on with the property, you know. You don't understand what's going on with the land, you know. You don't understand what's going on with the land here. The land, every day there's more information coming out about that particular piece of land. But it's not just that land. It is not just that land. It's many more land across Jamaica where the big top shot people they found ways to go into tax office, the government people, and rich man, private sector organization people, them go into the tax office. Them go into the tax office, National Land Agency, all the culprits that are in National Land Agency, that are in the tax office, that are in the police force, that are in the judicial system, judges and lawyers who are signing stuff, and there's no agreement between the other party. There's no agreement with the other party, and you have judge and liar who are signing off people land to their rich friend. There are people, let me tell you this. I know I come out and I say a whole lot of things. I say a whole lot of things. Somebody say, true that. It happened in St. Thomas. It is happening everywhere. And so I have a few persons who have already called who are offering to assist me with any legal fees for what I'm about to do. You see what I'm about to do? Because the pen is mightier than the sword. The word is NUFF, nation. NUFF. Enough y'all try to say, come on from my page, drunk. I'm gonna brush your teeth. You all fly. Crasmite. Dog shit. Come on for this. Good. Block him. Now I'm gonna say something to you. Let me say something to my people who are here. Because a war is about to start in Jamaica. And nobody can stop it. Like nobody can stop it. You know why? Because the powers that be, the government, has now activated take squatters off land. I saw it name. Take the squatters off the land. The government, the prime minister has made a public statement, and he has said the squatter community is hurting Jamaica. Squatter community are hurt Jamaica. I'm gonna say this for the record. Over 700,000 Jamaicans are living on squatters' land. It came out in the flipping news today, this morning. A 71-year-old person. A 71-year-old. Sean Decker's dog shit. You smell dog shit? Sound like you smell yourself. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is one dog shit we're ready for dead for Jamaica. Remember me telling that. Remember me telling you say. It's all who feel like say, a some talking thing me depend. Watch when me I go lead. Watch a revolution when me I lead through Jamaica. Because they want to think a joke thing. The country, I am the opposition. And me are the real opposition. Me Marvin Edgar. And me I fight for Jamaica. And me, and not today start, a long time. And not today Marvin attack for Jamaica. Me never wait for one little scenario to pop up. A long time me I tell you no. Long time me I tell you no. And they say, hey, why man the loud there, man? Every day I cuss. Make we go a party. Hey, bigilling. Andrew Michael Oldness. Yeah? Walked into the friggin' stadium, the national stadium, just last week. And the amount of screams and shouts and people who are ring bell. I wonder if a moderator in there. Most of them were talking. See, they want to come on a private account and that kind of something. Not even, not even mind them. Yeah. Most of them will come on a private account. And as soon as see something, not for you go just realize, so some people show up on the door. Right on there. Right on I send messages from here. You go start see. Me block him already, man. Me block him already. Were they offered to buy the land, Marvin? Just asking. Were they offered to buy the land? Not sure I'm understanding your question. There are a few things. Let me tell you what I am not going to do on my channel. I am not going to prejudge nothing. I'm not going to prejudge because I am not privy to certain information. And if I'm not privy to it, I'm not going to talk on it because it only make me look stupid. And this is one boy, me and the word stupid now going to go in the same sentence. Me and stupid now going to go in the same sentence. All right? So I can only speak of the things when we know. When we know. And then for things that I don't know, I will now say to you, I think this is what is happening. And I can say, if you call it conspiracy theorists, then you better know some is a conspiracy theorist. Let me tell you no what go on. Because you don't know what go on. You don't have a clue. This morning, it's in the Jamaica Green. Let me take a screenshot and post it. I took a screenshot of the news article. A 71-year-old man. Angela, why you're so hungry? It should be angry. A-N-G-R-Y. Why you are so? I'm not hungry. I just eat. You want to say angry? It's A-N-G-R-Y. Okay, Angela? Angela, if you don't have anything of substance to ask me, do not ask me anything over here. Please. For the love of God, I want to ask you something. If it is that you were asking me, why am I so angry? Angela, you not see nothing in Jamaica to be angry about. Angela, just because you sit down in your probably sit down in your living room, cock up your foot on one couch, and you watch damn TV and can't turn on TikTok. The problems that are affecting the country not affect Uno. You know, it's enough for Uno. Enough for Uno. Let me tell you something. Jamaica, Jesus Christ. There's a demolition that has started across the country. Angela said, you need therapy. I'm going to block you now. Your mama don't need therapy. Your mama should get one heap of therapy before she can come here. Drunk, come off of my channel. Block. Next. Good. Next. Yeah, man, I'm having a talk. You see, is it for my good Jamaicans? Is it for my good Jamaicans who follow me and watch me? I don't want to say Marvin don't answer them. I go answer them. I'm going to send them up under their mama on Femi channel. I go answer them. They can't make them little people that feel like they can talk to some real general who are representing people them. You send them up under their mama and block them. Straight. You can't deal with me, you come off of my channel. You cannot deal with me, you come off of my channel. There are a whole heap of other people, millions of people that use TikTok. You just scroll. Because you don't understand that Jamaica is under threat. Jamaica is under serious friggin' threat from the government. The government have now put the country in a dead lock. A dead friggin' lock. Why do you think Andrew Wallace is so quiet? The man already prep uno. He mean prep uno. Him and Bobby Montague. Him man come out publicly and Marvin did take up it. And me I said, Jamaica, you see the Prime Minister I want to know. about squatters and I don't know laugh. Nah man, Angela serious. Nah man, Angela serious. You know from when? Me I tell you no. So the man are evil. You know from when? You know from when? And people are gonna say to him, hear them like chat now. But I never Andrew ordered the demolition. I never Andrew Michael Holness. For those of you who don't know, let me educate you now. Two things at play. There's not three. It's two things at play. Number one, listen what is at play. For the government of Jamaica to come out and say them don't know nothing about the people them land, about the people them house were demolished. If they say they know nothing about it, fine. We're going to take their word for it, although we know they're like, we're going to take your word for it because, you see, when we actually find out, say you didn't know, and you tell us, say you never know, when the fire start, Andrew Holness, me Marvin, I tell you, when the fire start, you remember how the president for Sri Lanka run, after run, you see all the angry people in Jamaica, you see when Jamaicans ready, every politician in Jamaica will have to run like the president in Sri Lanka. Remember me tell you, all we wanted was respect from the government. We just want things be done the right way. Don't thief for money. Don't thief for money. Give it where you say you're going to give it. The promises where you make, give it. Because you're using our tax money. Our tax money. Yeah? Marvin, shut your mouth. No, it's Marvin Shut. S-H-U-T. Shut your mouth. Vicky, go and wash your crutches. Go and wash it and get off here. You fly. Good. Blocked. Next. Next one. Good. Now, the country is under siege. And Jamaica, me I talk to the people and what they are saying now. Me I talk to the people and manners and respect to all the gifters and stuff. Thank you. The country is under friggin' siege. Jamaica is under siege. Something happened yesterday where we not even see what go on. Let me talk about the land. Let me talk about the land. And let me talk about America and Jamaica where we not see. Because me tell them say we have to be close to the ancestors for the same thing. Yeah? Me could tell them to suck their mama before you block them. Alright. Me have granted a wish. Me have granted a wish. Just for 2 seconds. Because we don't want them over there. I'll grant you that wish. Lord God, me love my people. Yo, me love you, know. God know me love you, know. The other day I heard a US senator, a United States senator, was telling Fauci, the man cursed bad word in the parliament. The man cursed the big old F word in the United States government. Donald Trump, who is the president, tweeted to the rest of the world a big old bad word. I tell Iran and pay half off. So when me come over here and me tell them because suck them mama and them are drunk and dark shit when they try for disrespect. Me don't want nobody come over and say content me say Marvin, no. Remember you want to be prime minister. You have to be prime ministerial. Me not gonna be no fake somebody. You see the Marvin wanna have you, sir. I see him when I go tap in a suit and go tap on the podium and chat patois and represent on the same way. And when foreign interests and some foreign boy from some foreign country disrespect we tell them same way if we go suck them mama. Same way. You know, have to reach a stage where you are angry enough to stop being friggin' polite to people who are not being polite to you. The Bible says, do unto others as you would have others do unto friggin' you. That is scripture. And no me make up in the Bible that. That's what the Bible say. No, that's the Bible say. Do unto others as you would have others Do unto you. Yeah, you tell me something, mama. Suck back your mama. Yeah, suck back your mama. Yes, with a big smile too. And then you block them. Yeah, man, you have to reach that stage. Too passive aggressive. Too passive aggressive. So you're being nice. You're being very nice with your aggression. The Christian them were there, so them don't want to hear that. The Christian them with the fire, them don't want to hear them now. Because I'm a Christian. Christian, when them about down your friggin' house, who flew down out of the sky and tapped the bulldozer man? Who flew down out of the sky and tapped the bulldozer man? Them. I'm gonna ask again. So you're telling me, say, nobody down Cooper's Pen and a Christian? Eh? Nobody down at Cooper's Pen and a Christian. So you think that God, the God that you talk about, the God that we talk about, and remember, I'm going to tell you, I am God-fearing, you know, but I am not stupid in terms of how I live my life. Me very practical with my Christianity. Yeah? Me very practical. I'm going to ask you a question. Oh, by the way, where's the church community? Has anybody from the church community been to Cooper's Pen to provide food and aid for these people? Has anybody from the friggin' church communities? The church tomorrow is Sabbath for Adventists, then Sunday for the Sunday worshipers. Has anybody from the church communities been by the flipping affected area to offer support to the people of Cooper's Pen? Man, the blood pressure good. No, my blood pressure good, man. Me ask people, me ask some real question, you know. So here one go on. One bigger picture at play. Bigger picture at play. So you know that oil was found in Jamaica. Oil. And oil is very important. It's one of the most prized commodity globally. Yeah, it's used everywhere for everything. For now. So Iran, them literally vote in them parliament to block every American ship and Israeli ship. Me are telling about some geopolitics. I want you to follow me. I want you to stick with me. Because you miss something what go on right hand down the nose. Right hand down the nose. You listen to Marvin. So Iran and Oman have voted to block all American and Israeli vessels from the Strait of Hormuz, right? So that means the oil where America them used to get from the Middle East that passes through the Strait of Hormuz, them not get no more of that. Them not get no more. But guess what? America had what is called oil reserve. They have what is called oil reserve. Reserve, in case of a crisis, we can go back in the shop and take out some of them barrels for help to keep down the prices and stuff. Guess what happened? For the first in the history of America, since 1983, me are going to facts. Since 1983, the reserve supply has now fallen below 300 million barrels. Now you might say 300 million barrels that I wallet. No. 300 million barrels is nothing. That is nothing. Which means the reserve done. The reserve for America oil, it done. It done. And Iran has just blocked America from getting oil from the Middle East. What does this mean, Marvin? What does this mean? It means that Donald Trump is going to be very active in the Western Hemisphere and get as much oil as he can get from countries that have oil. Guyana, Trinidad, Jamaica, and Cuba. Yeah, Cuba have oil too. Yeah, man, too. Yeah, man. And I understand that Barbados apparently have discovered oil also. Now, In order for them to do that, they can't just run in on an island like Jamaica because China is very much invested here. Yeah, man, we know Venezuela. Them don't take over Venezuela long time because Venezuela has the largest oil reserve in the world. Listen to me. Them already take out Venezuela and they're now thinking to make Venezuela their 51st state. Them are plan to take over a whole of Venezuela and make it a US state. Follow me? Follow me. Now, Jamaica, it was discovered that fuel oil in a just one basin. There are multiple basins. They call it basin, which part they find the oil. In just one, the Walton Basin, they have an estimated 7 billion barrels of oil. Estimate, which means that it could be more or it could possibly be a little bit less. That's just from one basin. So Donald Trump said, here we go on. This man when him like Mike said, nothing like that. That is just propaganda. Sure. Like Mike, let me tell you something, dog. You say if you're not educated, don't come on my channel, dog. Please, do not come on my channel. Now come on my channel. Because there's nothing that I can tell you now that you cannot research. There's nothing I can tell you where you can't research and find the answer. Now tell me shit. Because when you're busy on that girl, or man, me busy I do my research. Me busy I do friggin' research. On a sick stomach. I hear to the comments and come try like no know nothing, man, on the shot on the shit, man. I get off my channel. Friggin' dunce, that's why I'm in a friggin' slavery. I'm in our sittings. So let me continue. So the ambassador, Carrie Leonard, what she want name, that wants to come to Jamaica, we already heard her testimony or her interview in the Congress as to what she wants to do to Jamaica. She wants China, she wants to minimize China's involvement into Jamaica. Yes? Is that a fact? Yes or no? Is that a fact? They want to minimize China's involvement. China replied with a message and a warning. China said to America, go research it. Hello? We have assets in Jamaica and we will protect our assets. China said just last month and a long time, we have assets in Jamaica and we will protect our assets. When the friggin' dirty ship did come to Jamaica and we are telling you, wagwan, you don't think a joke. Now, what happened yesterday? The big old dirty security minister what we have, he cannot go to America. If he goes on America's soil, he will be arrested. The security minister, when you arrest Chang, if he goes on US soil, he will be arrested. That is why when it comes to anything about national security, the prime minister goes because the prime minister used him friggin' head and he put JDF and JCF under his portfolio. So the prime minister, he controls what is called the office of the department of friggin' defense. The Department of Defense. The Prime in Andrew Holness a theme friggin' officer commander. So that's why him go because of him are the real puppet. No follow me no. No follow me. No follow me. Yesterday, guess who met with our Deputy Prime Minister Horace Chang? Towie, that's still news. Let me just block you up, Chub. I hate them, man. Jesus Christ, me hate them, so they look bad. Nobody did say friggin' fresh news, drunk crow. You just come and you go talk say stale news. And you don't know what we over here start talk about. Then can't just stop down and dead. No, Gando, then can't just stop down and dead with the open them out. So listen to me now, people, because uno know, and me alone have to tell you now, because uno know what go on. Yesterday, Pete Hegseth, who is the Secretary of Defense and War. The Secretary of Defense and War. The Secretary of Defense and War. Pete Hegseth met with Horace Chang yesterday in Panama and neutral ground because America cannot arrest Horace Chang in a Panama. And they went there. If you look at the photo where them put out with a fake smile, you see that meeting yesterday is not no joke meeting. You see that meeting yesterday where them said they are now they're strengthening their partnership, defense partnership. People, you see all who know have ears to hear and eyes to see. You see, uno we're blind and not think. Because uno think that they're going to put everything in writing to say, oh, we will attack Jamaica next week, Thursday at 2 o'clock. You think that they're going to put everything in friggin' writing. You have to know geopolitics to understand what's happening. Just like I give it a breakdown. Now, the first thing, if Donald Trump wants to make his presence everything in Jamaica, they have to first get the military. They must first get the military strategically positioned in a Jamaica. Them now go come, they come bad up. Nobody until them have military security. All right. You said that meeting there yesterday? You said the meeting yesterday with Horace Chang, who has not left Jamaica in forever long. Uno come na man. When was the last time Horace Chang left Jamaica? When was the last time Horace Chang left Jamaica on any business meeting concerning the country? Years. But yesterday, Horace Chang was in Panama with Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth is a madman. Pete Hegseth is a madman. Is a madman. And the Jamaican people needs to ask Dr. Horace Chang the exact details of that meeting yesterday. True. So here we go. You lot like Rosalie, Jaden, and other. They not even bring these topics up. You're saying I am not like them. No, I'm not like them. I'm nothing like them. I'm nothing like them. Somebody said you need to be one of our MPs. I do not. Thank you. But I am more ambitious than that. I want to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I do not want to be an MP. You don't realize that the MPs, they are nothing but some little children following behind their master. Following behind their master. Don't see that. MPs don't have no chat. MPs they don't no chat. They don't no chat. They don't have no nothing. I want to be the first president of Jamaica. I want to be it. I know why I want to be it. You see a man like me? America. America don't want a man like me to go in there either. At least not this administration. You hear me telling you? You hear me telling you? But it is not left up to them. It is left up to the ancestors and the powers that be. So when you hear me come over here and I talk, Uno not have a clue what a clock a strike under Uno. Oh, by the way, let me tell you what. All right, let me give you another breakdown from the wars. Apart from the war side, let me tell you what's happening from a financial perspective, because Uno know nothing. Uno know what going with the financial perspective. Jamaica don't have no money. There's no money there. There's no any money that comes there, whether donations or anything like that, they're going to use it. Jamaica does not have any money. The theft in the country is so great. There's no money in the country. The budget has, based on the news that come out, has fallen short by over $20 billion. The government of Jamaica has to find a way to get that $20 billion there out of way. When you hear Matthew Samuda, I go come out and tell Uno, said drought, and here when the man I go tell Uno say, the people in Kingston and St. Catherine are one of the parish, Uno can't use no water to water Uno farm, Uno FARM, Uno FA Ratidol RM. Uno can't use no water for water on a farm. Uno can't use water for water on a farm. Uno cannot use water to water your farm, and if you do, and you're caught, $1.5 million fine. $1.5 million fine. Figure water your Ratidol farm. Your farm. So hold on. No water to water the farm means no food. Or those farmers in Kingston and St. Catherine and the other parishes that they called will now have to wait until when them say it's okay. Eh? And Jamaicans are going to say, oh, let me water my farm. There is an attack on the people. The more, all right, hear out for me God work. You see, the moment the friggin' man came out with the rule, a piece of rain would drop at Jamaica 2 days ago. The piece of rain would drop at Jamaica 2 days ago. Una see rain? Una see rain? When me tell you say, like it or not, the ancestors then did it for you. Una not think, the country has not seen rainfall in however long. And as the friggin' man come out and talk, say, do not water your garden, do not water your farm, you cannot wash your vehicle with no hose. And when you look at the list of things, people come here and say, yo, Marvin, your amount of rain will fall at Portmore, Panishtown, Kingston, about 2 days ago. People could not even see to drive in front of them. Somebody said, no rain, no fall. No rain, no fall. I wish idiot that can tell me, say, I wish idiot can tell me, but no rain, no fall. I want to tell me, say, no rain, no fall. Then that you not gonna lie about? No, that all that you want to lie about? Jesus Christ. A piece of rain fell down I think either Savlamar or one of them place. Till all hail drop. Hail. What people not seen our way. Hail. Allow me to tell. Somebody say Wednesday. St. James. Eh? Jesus Christ. The people say, no rain never fall. Eh? Them I say rain fall, and real something where everybody saying like say it only fall and the Marvin one alone can't see it. Jesus Christ. No, sir. Somebody see that? Me a pen to me G, me think a storm. See that? Me pin your comment. Me a pen to. Me think a storm. Me think a storm. What I tell you? Anyways. So focus. Here we are going. So the farming, they want to get rid of all the farmers. Because the World Economic Forum people, them what them just have. And the World Bank, all of them people, them world people, the WHO and the W this and that, they are getting rid of farmlands across the world, putting farmlands in the control of Bill Gates. They are killing out the bees. They are killing out the bees. New Zealand, for the drunkard, them want to research. New Zealand was ordered. New Zealand farmers were ordered by the government, yeah? Then claim says some disease to kill out all the bees, and the farmers are pissed. For those of you dunce, when I know what go on about bees, friggin' bees, if you think a joke, bees pollinates, them go, and then go pollinate the friggin' pollen them on the plants, and them make a fruit come on the plant. The bees is responsible for 3/4 of the world's food produce. Bees. And like, then all right, Marvin, so if they do that, then what? We're going to feel hungry? No. They are going to have a world where robots are now mass producing lab-grown meat, lab-grown foods, lab-grown. And they can inject whatever they want to inject in there. In a COVID period, we heard that Bill Gates was putting the vaccine, yeah, they mean I do some vaccine, something nanoparticle stuff in a vegetable, and people ignored it like, oh no, that's impossible. For those of you who don't know what nanoparticles are, they're so tiny you can't even see it with the naked eye. They're so tiny that you can't even see it with the naked eye. For those of you who don't know. Huh? These people have been engineering a lot of things to bring about the one world order. Now let me tie it in for you. Let me tie it in. So they're changing the money. One world money. Yeah? And the fight between the one world money, the banks and other persons are fighting, say, we want CBDCs. And some say, no, we want crypto. So the CBDCs are central bank digital currencies that are controlled by each country, sovereign to each country. What Jamaica have for them from 2021, it is called Jamdex. Now, this is 2026, and they call it the 2030 agenda. We are literally 3 years and 4 months away from the 2030 agenda. What you need to know, they are not going to wait until 2030 before they start to do what they might do. So the process of organizing themselves fast has already started long time. So by November of 2026, by November, let me say if one of that drunk crow in that chat, I go tell me say nothing no go so. By November of 2026, there is something known as the ISO 20022. ISO 20022, it's a messaging system that Swift, when you send money from one bank to the other one cross border, them ask you for the Swift code. So Swift, which is like an intermediary bank that processes cross border transfers, they're like a messaging system. So them So them send a message from the Bank of Scotia in Jamaica to the Bank of Japan to say, Marvin sending money to Japan, right? And through the SWIFT code. And Japan said, oh, and who is this money going to? And them said, this money, the same information that you gave. So SWIFT have all the information. That's what they ask you for the person's information. So that information that you gave in Jamaica, SWIFT took it and sent it to wherever the money is supposed to go and communicated. So they had an old system, a 50-year-old system. SWIFT has been around for 50 years, yes. An old system that is now slow, it is expensive, and it is not entirely reliable, and they are replacing it with the cryptocurrency infrastructure, the main one, or the blockchain technology. But the main blockchain that they're replacing it with is the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger has been created and has been launched from 2012. One of the first customer of Ripple is the company that make the XRP ledger. Ripple is the company, R-I-P-P-L-E. Ripple make the XRP ledger. One of their first customer was the Bank of England. The Bank of England. That was one of their first customer. You see, when time I talk, I love when someone go up on the computer and start the research. It's when the information clear to know, you're going to realize, say Marvin Adrian Edgar was the man who was telling you all along. Now, before we go any further with the blockchain, I wanted to show you certain things regarding the oil, regarding the New World Order, regarding what is happening, and all of this is happening one time. All of this happen one time. Yeah? So the water truck, man, then. Do I want any water? No, I think we're good. Good. Now, these people, hold on, people. Hold on there. Me think more water. Me think more water. Hold on there, people. Hold on there. Because if me not over a Bahamas, me there, and you have to buy water. You have to buy water for drink. Have to buy water for drink. Hold on don't move. Don't move. I'm gonna stick a pin. You see when me have to tell you no? You see after today? Me don't talk to Uno. Me don't talk to Uno. Alright. Hey, what's up, man? I could get 2 of them bottles. How you sell it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take 2 of them for you. Thank you. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. I'm going to buy water, because I'm going to start us up on TikTok and then make water. Tourists kill me like a Bahamas this. You have to buy water. Buy 2 bottles for me. Have to buy water. You know, buy water, dog. You know, supper yourself. Can't tell you that. My kids, them upstairs. Yes, yeah, man. No. Yeah, I'm sure. I have, but I don't think it's your bottle. There are empties there, but that's not your brand. Yeah. Well, you can give me like that. That's fine. I'll take the 2. The 15. That's fine. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Give me that. Yeah. Someone say, you on vacation? No, it's not vacation. My kids are here, so I have to always come and see my children and do daddy duties. Yeah, man. I have to always be here for my children. So, I don't want nobody to say me is a deadbeat daddy. Yeah? Because I'm too rank on the internet. Someone say, listen to the accent. I don't have to talk to you in the Bahamian language because I start chat for 20, I have a clue what I chat say. So I have to chat to them in their language. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, You straight, man. You straight. You straight. Respect, yeah? Yeah, you can put them at the door. I get them. Thank you. All right. Sorry. Sorry, people. Yeah. All right, good. So, the oil. I know I was talking about the money, but watch how we tie it in now. Watch how we go on. So, America makes their money from what is called the petrodollar. The petrodollar was an agreement signed years ago, decades ago, where anybody who are buying oil has to pay for oil using the US dollar. Have to pay for oil using the flipping US dollar. And it is called the petrodollar. So petro meaning petroleum, so the other petrodollar. But the Middle East is responsible for a significant amount of oil. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, Iran, all of them down there. Yeah? And guess what happened? Saudi Arabia and the others did not sign the petrodollar agreement that expired of 2025. They never signed it. So now, them can't sign it because the BRICS, BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have formed an alliance to move away from the petrodollar. Signed an alliance to move away not just from the petrodollar, but because America did something. I've always been doing something where when you don't do what they want you to do, they come up with what is called economic sanctions. So them withhold all kind of things from you. Food, them block your money, the money that is in their bank. So like IMF and this and that, them lock down on your money. So it's like America is this parent and the child did something and them have flagged the child or disciplined the child. Go in the corner. I'm going to take away your tablet. I'm going to take away your tablet for 1 week. And people were tired of that. China said, me nah, I'm going to do that. So China created something where they could now move monies using their own currency outside of the US dollar. They never like that, but them can't stop China. Because as much as America is trying to pretend as if it is better than China, America, most of America's big manufacturing companies are down something there. What you call it? Are down at China. Them get them products mass produced and shipped to their warehouses in America. That is why, for those of you who are not following, Tim Cook, who owns Apple, yeah, and Elon Musk, and I think it was it Jeff Bezos? But whatever it was, this year, 2026, Donald Trump, Tim Cook, Elon Musk, and a bunch of other multi-billionaires took a trip to China. I think it's about 3 months ago. It wasn't even that long ago. About 3 months ago. Why? They went to pretty much talk to China, make deals with China, because America now realized that they are now in $40 trillion debt. America is in $40 trillion debt. The highest it has ever been. Credit card debt, over $1.3 trillion. Highest it has ever been, because people don't have no money to pay for their credit card. Somebody says, so is the UK in debt too? I'm going to answer your question with this. 16,500 millionaires left the UK between 2024 and 2025. 16,500 millionaires. In the UK, you have more banks shutting down than anything else. If you don't believe me, go and put in on Google right now how many banks and bank branches have closed in the UK within the past 5 years. You will lose your mind when you see it. But we don't question nothing. People see bank branches closing down around them and think, oh, it may be renovations or relocations. Well, let me tell you this. Lots of banks in the UK has closed. So somebody that confirm. You know, I have to confirm, mama. You see, over here, I'm in a play now. You said, Marvin, give information, I give information. So, here we go on. Make me quickly tie it in phone now. Because sometimes I keep on up late at night time, I want to miss the points. So, today, the news came out that the oil reserve in America is done. The oil reserve in America done. So now Donald Trump and all them people them are lose their mind as to where to get enough oil to stimulate the economy. Where they should get enough oil to stimulate, because they can't get it from Middle East, because they cannot break through. So why does somebody have put 16 of the first 85? I want to go on. I want the problem. Real man. Yeah, man. Why you put that? All of the people. 16 of the first 85. Why you put that date there? Me know that date there now. I just want to know why you put that date there. All of the people. My bank, which is let me. It is my birthday, but more want to know why him just decided to praise my birthday. He must be born the same day too. Oh. All right. Now that you said that, me good. Because I wonder if I want to labor right, them I try troll. Because I'm ready for black you, dog. I swear to you. Big up yourself. But inside same birthday, man. Yeah, man, big up yourself, youth. You mean? I'm going to follow you. Let me follow you. May you buy the same name. Manners and respect. Let me add you. All of the people, it's an intermission. I just added you. So like you drive. Yo. Yo, you sound like you under one truck to dog. Where the pan? So like you under something, man.
No, I work me them, man. Hey, man, we share the same birthday.
Big up yourself. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, man, you will meet you, because then time I go to Jamaica, so I will definitely try to say I can link up with you on that day.
All right,
which is the special day.
I will bust one champagne.
Yeah, man, we are going to do that, man. Definitely.
All right, my boy. All right.
All right, big man. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. I had to do that. One of the greatest things is when you find people who share your birthday. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Somebody say, it's not his birthday. Oh, you know that. Anyway, all right. Make me focus. All right. In my time birthday, I'm going to work with it. I don't know why you him have. Why you feel it's on birthday. I don't know what to tell you. But the time birthday. Anyway, let us focus. So the petrodollar, as I've explained to you, is one where America had these deals signed globally where nobody can sell no oil cross-border unless people have to convert their money to the US dollar. And it's usually costing people more in terms of the foreign exchange. So America has been making money from that. Now that the rest of the world is moving to cryptocurrency, where people are now going to be paying for stuff in their own currency, we're not doing no foreign exchange with you, America, where you, America, make all the money, and we have to struggle to keep buying your dollar just to buy oil to run our economy. We not do it. So, and now worse, Iran already make them know no more America ships or Israeli ships will be coming through the Strait of Hormuz, and any shipper come through will now have to pay in either cryptocurrency or the Chinese yuan. The Chinese yuan. So now they're titling it the petro yuan. So we did have the petro dollar, the US dollar, and now them are call it the petro yuan. Yeah, man. Chuchu. Let me Google it. The petro yuan. That is them in the Middle East, Iran and others, who are now flexing their muscles to show America that you people are doomed. Now, America needs oil, and America will do anything to get oil. America has done so much over the years to get oil. So, what you call it? Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi, all these people that they have taken out, all in the name of making those countries better. All in the name of making those countries better. Has Iraq been better since America went in? Has Iraq been better since America went in? Syria. Has Syria been better since America went in? Do you know Libya? Has Libya been better since America went in? You have to ask yourself all these questions, you know. You have to ask yourself these questions. So, what am I saying? America's interest in Jamaica is a friggin' eye-opener. So the deal that was signed yesterday, I am not privy to it. All I am privy to is the photograph, and that is enough for me. Our minister, security minister, met with Pete Hegseth in Panama because him can't go to America. If he goes to America, he will be arrested. He cannot go to America. He will be arrested. Any U.S. soil in touch, he will be arrested. All right. So he met with Pete Hegseth on a neutral ground. Neutral ground. You think the Secretary of Defense and War, Pete Hegseth, is going to fly from America to Panama to meet with the Jamaican Minister of National Security for a friggin' party show? For a party talk? For a party show? Hey, let me tell you this, you know, if you don't ever know what is about to happen to the land and Jamaicans, all right, if you don't know, let me tell you who is now calling a private meeting. Me just know. China. China, I call a private meeting because China saw that photograph that Jamaica and America Secretary of War signed a deal friggin' yesterday. Jamaica and America signed a deal, a defense deal yesterday. China just a month ago reminded America that, hello, we have assets in Jamaica and we will protect our assets. And you have some little dog shit want to come over here so come chat up. And some little dirty batty man like Vegas and the rest of them. Where I can go like them dep on family level with information and IQ. Huh? When they on family level, with information and IQ, you ever wonder why no boy can't come tell me about them are sue for defamation or for misinformation? You know, sister, them set up a freaking idiot down there, so the mayor. Right now, I get a lawsuit on them backside. You think me a play with them? Every Jamaican should have been privy, manners and respect, to what was signed in that agreement. Word for friggin' word. Word for word. Yo, I thought I'd been following you. I'm glad I find you again. Yeah, man, manners and respect. Jamaica. The Prime Minister and the others are not going to talk to you about this. They're not going to talk to you about this. The island, Jamaica. If China is talking about protecting assets in Jamaica, who else have assets in Jamaica that needs protection? Who else is protecting? Who else have assets in Jamaica protecting? So the land where persons were demolished from yesterday, or demolished, or had their homes demolished on 2 days ago. I understand that a billionaire in Texas is a billionaire. Then me hear how much different owners of this Alania and me a watch, because the judge, the lawyers, the billionaires, the politicians, and the police who are behind this. Marvin, do you think the rightful owner will get back the land? I'm going to pin your comment. There's no rightful owner in Jamaica where no land is concerned. You know who can talk about land in Jamaica? China. Because they are not landholders. They are land owners. I'm going to say this again. Just like how China can publicly tell America to back the hell off of Jamaica because we have assets there and we're going to protect our assets and we will protect our assets. The kind of deals that have been signed as it pertains to our natural resources are going to leave some of you dumbfounded. Will be caged and be asking for a bread. Be asking for a slice of bread to eat. Don't be surprised if all of us in Jamaica are going to be caged and we're going to push our hands through the friggin' cage asking for a ripe banana. Asking for a ripe banana. Asking for a slice of bread, please. Can I get a slice of bread, please? But before that happens, I am going to lose my life. Before that ever happened in a Jamaica, let me tell China, let me tell America, and let me tell this one here, Ildan, go suck your mother. I did. Oh, hold on. I have some people in the chat wants to respond to you, Ildan, before me block you. Wanna go ahead, people, and respond to him before me block him. Go ahead. Somebody have something to tell you, Hildan. May have some people in the chat who want to tell you something quickly. May I give them 5. Wanna quickly type one at time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suck back for your mama. Thank you. Now we can block him. Good. Let's continue. Good. Thank you. Welcome to Marvin's channel. Over here, so we're going to be lit. We're going to be lit. Sir Marvin, you may forget I'm hungry. I'm stuck because I find you so interesting. Oh, Angela, big up yourself. Um, I don't know what's happening, but I can tell you this. Every single one of us in Jamaica are about to experience next level slavery. Next level slavery. They are going to demolish more homes. Pay me a little mind now, please. Lady Rona. What you say? Talk to me now. Type back your question, Lady Rona. You're the only person who, waking up the people. Yeah, because I never drink them Kool-Aid. I never drink a Kool-Aid. I understand that those lands were captured, so they are not the owners to begin with. Am I correct? Audrey, I'm going to pin your comment. I understand that those lands were captured, so they are not the owners to begin with. You're very right, Audrey. And not only are you correct, but this matter now needs to be a fraud investigation. This matter is no longer a ABC matter where the court, so I look a drunkard and whatever, but the court issued the people them like, you don't want nobody to build up no house for your land. It was never theirs to begin with. And this is why I'm going to say this. The judge in the Supreme Court in Jamaica and the lawyers who signed off on these things and the people who get money under the table. You see, anybody who get money under the table to carry out what them carry out, I will save the last word. All of you will get money. If you go around the island and I carry out what I carry out, you see all the man them, well, I don't know if one or two of you probably watch me now. When we dress up in a mask and a mask, I want to go down on the land, I want to take up on the TV people them liquor, on the TV people them furniture, on the brothers and the sisters them liquor and furniture and stuff for the one them we shop them broke down right across from Royalton. On the going they got TV people them stuff. You see, Uno, every last one of Uno got paid for the crime. Yeah, God no. Yeah, what? True. We don't have to pay for it. We don't have to pay for the crime. And if you think that you people can just bulldoze people's homes while this matter was before the courts, and now me understand, say, but the people them did have real reason not to want to leave the land. The people didn't have real reason because the land itself was very questionable. The land was very questionable. Your teeth is the same color as if your shirt. You don't know nothing about my teeth, Dranko. Can me put on a white shirt now, you're going to see it. And naturally, a white. So it's going to reflect. It's going to reflect the color. So before me block him, you can just tell him something for me, please. Hold on there. Want to block him already? Oh, God. I will block him. You know how much money I spend on my teeth, boy? Eh? You know how much money I spend on my teeth? You know how much money I spend on them, yeah? There, sit down there. You know how much money? This a one mouth can't open anywhere. No boy or no girl can't say Marvin bread think. Me spend money upon this. No 6 months no pass. I mean no up on me dental place. I get me regular 6 months clean. Me no like thinking mouth because me chat enough. You think I like? Make any girl who me ever chat to come under your and say, true. Marvin no do stink. Marvin don't do stink. Somebody say, focus, Marvin. No, me not ready for focus yet. Let me defend myself. You can't be the drunk in the contacts and then me not respond to it and actually make Uno feel like some teeth yellow for truth. Me not handle yellow teeth. Chat, me not handle. As a matter of fact, to rat it, me are going to take out the damn dirty shot here because, what a flipping rankers. Me Me hurt. He hurt me. Me hurt me in my feelings, Trot. Trot me in my feelings, Trot. Chop backside wall. Eh? You know how much compliment me get for my teeth at night time? Oh, my teeth nice and white and pretty. Eh? And this a fly by night, pitch by day, fly. Come over here. Eh? Chop. Hey. Oh, don't make me tell you nothing, you know. Anyway, I chat. I could talk. So, the people who are responsible for the police, the bulldozer man them, and the one them will come the board them and help to clean up and end up thieving people them stuff. And is the level of conspiracy. It's the sheer premeditated crime. Premeditated crime by the Jamaica Constabulary Force personnels who were involved in that operation. And I'm not going to stop calling for the friggin' I'm not the one called the security minister. What name? Kevin Blake, Commissioner of Police. The police officers who were involved, they must be removed from frontline duty. As a citizen, I am politely asking you to have them be removed. Because me, Marvin Edgar, I am going to mobilize the entire country of supporters when me have, and we're going by Falmouth Police Station. We are going to Area 1. All of the police stations that are attached to Area 1 police station that were part of it, they must be removed and they must be charged. You can't say me never tell you, you know. You can't say me never tell you, no. For the month of September, it's going to be very interesting in Jamaica. For the month of September, it's going to be very, very interesting in Jamaica. The police officers, for those of you who don't know, kidnapped Jamaican police officers, for the record, through the process of entering a community in the wee hours of the morning without a warrant, dressed in ski masks, arrested, detained more than 20 young men out of their beds, then released them hours after a demolition was carried out on their properties. That's kidnapping. That is kidnapping. And I dare any lawyer to come and tell me, say, that is not true. That is kidnapping. You hear me telling you? It is false imprisonment. They were detained falsely. False imprisonment. All if I did 1 minute, wanna bring them to station for the fact that you took them out, brought them in the jeep, and you actually processed them and possibly threatened them to false imprisonment. False imprisonment. I am not going to stop. We don't just want to sue the government. It was a scare tactic. It was scare tactic. Yeah? False impression, false imprisonment, false imprisonment, false impression. One by one, them got jail. Marvin, I got to tell you now again. The police officers who did this, because I'm not going to be quiet on the matter. All the police who were involved must be arrested now. All the police who were involved must understand now that you're going to be arrested. And let me tell you something now. You have killed me off, please. I just need some information and contact to get to you. Lady Rona. I don't know if any of my moderators are here. Moderator, you can probably put the office number here so that that young lady can actually reach out to me. 876-590-2225. Yeah, I think of that. Thank you, Tiffy. Appreciate it. Now, I'm going to say this. What is the job of the Governor General? Very good question. Very good question, Dirk. I'm going to pin your question. I'm going to pin your... Sorry, Ratty, me take coffee. Me take coffee. Sorry, Tiffy. Right. So the office number is there. The job of the Governor General is to collect over $30 million a year, drive around with a lot of security personnel, sit in Andrews Seventh-day Adventist Church at Saturday time, up at the front row, where them treat him like him a god. Then go back and yard and yam steak and the finest foods, and have the best room and fly out of the country and do all kind of stuff when they want to do surgeries and just use up the country's resources. Yeah, I mean, you ask me the job, and when you have heroes there and them have something, him stand up on the podium and him walk in front of the police them, and then him take a medal, them whichever medal, and him throw it over your neck. Yeah, and that's him do. 30 million every year. And then him tell the king what go on down here. Him tell the king and the queen what go on down here, and then you have some police and soldier who, if you try to go after him, the whole of them are going to come down for you because the security force serves the king. The security force serves the king. So this is why we have to get rid of the someone say merely ceremonial. It is. That's all he does. He does nothing. They do nothing. Oh, and if you go over where his office is and pick Aki, if you pick Aki, you will be arrested. If you pick Aki off a tree over there, you will be arrested. I don't know if anything else that the Governor General has ever done. Can you go back in your mind to see what that Governor General has ever done? Have you ever heard the Governor General come out and talk about the corruption? Have you ever heard the Governor General come out and talk about corruption? Where is his church located? No, sir, I'm not tell you that again. Sorry. Me no know. Yeah, me no remember. Me no remember. You know, that mix me up. That mix me up. I am not going to be a part of nobody's conspiracy. Me not going to do it. Or premeditated plans. No. So all that I'm telling you has happened in the last 3 days. The reserve in America for America's oil is done. The reserve in America oil is done. America gets shut out of Middle East pretty much by Iran. So them can't get no oil out there. And every day the country is using millions of barrels of oil. Every day the country is using millions of barrels of oils. So what transpired yesterday between America and Jamaica, we the Jamaican people need to know the details of that meeting, because they work for us. Somebody said, what about Venezuela oil with them teeth? I mean, they're still milking it. They're still draining it. They're still milking it. But Venezuela oil is what they call, I think, sour crude. Sour crude. It is the more thicker version. So them have to get it, extract it, send it to America, to their refinery, to refine it. Yeah, them have to take it from there, to carry America to refine it. Yeah? Good. Unruly crude. Sour crude. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So the oil that was discovered in Jamaica, and it's not just oil, it's oil and gas that was discovered in Jamaica. One author explained it magnificently as to the potential oil find in Jamaica. It was said by the author, I don't remember the person's name, a lady, or she might have been an AI voiceover, but I watched the video and it made sense. Chances are, if one basin in a Jamaica water can generate up to 7 billion barrels of oil, 7 billion barrels potential from just one basin, chances are the other basins, if they do the same fine, it would make Jamaica the leading oil country, or the country with the most oil reserve in the world. We would actually outdo Venezuela. Wanna hear me again? Hold on, wanna hear what I say? If one basin can account, or is estimated to have over 7 billion barrels of oil, just one basin. If all the basins confirmed to have just about the same amount or more, the potential fine upon confirmation would put Jamaica on the map of being one of the largest oil reserve country in the world. Yeah, man, true. Yeah. So you think that America, who is having an oil problem, who is knowledgeable of this information, was just going to sit idle and let China, left all the way from down at the eastern part of the world, and come capture that right in the backyard of America? You all thought that America was going to allow that? So all who is ignoring the little headlines where China says, hey, America, you're not going to get us out so easy, no, Papa. Because we have assets in Jamaica and we will protect our assets. That's what China said. We have assets in Jamaica and we will protect our assets. Now, America not going to work with China, and China is not going to work with America, because neither country trusts the other one. So any one of them that have a military base on the island, first, just understand that there's going to be a potential war over Jamaica. China and America will never see eye to eye on nothing. Never. You hear me? But here's the biggest problem. It's not the oil find and them fighting over the oil. It's the drilling of the oil. The drilling of the oil. That has the potential to create earthquakes never ever been seen before in Jamaica. and tsunamis. I'm going to say this. I haven't said it to you yet. You wonder why there's earthquakes, so many earthquakes, or so many earthquakes happened in Haiti? Because America was also busy drilling and take out whatever they might take out of Haiti. Yeah, true. You wonder why Venezuela got the kind of earthquake that they got back to back the other day? For those of you who don't know, America and the previous president of Colombia did not get well. Trump and him never get well, never get along. And Colombia just recently had an election, just not too long ago, and had their new president installed. And that president and America is like this. Conspiracy theory. Is it just mere coincidence that these countries that have oil in vast majorities and rare earth over the years and decades have been experiencing the worst earthquakes? And what happens when these disasters strikes? America riding as your Lord and Savior and offer you aid for you to remember that we were there for you in your time of need. So the economies gets crippled because the devastation is too much for the reserve monies in these people's parliaments to take care of. True. Yeah, man. And America riding. All right. Some of you think it's bullshit. When Melissa happened, and I like information. Information is very good. When Melissa struck Jamaica, which I'm gonna say it again, Melissa was planned. Hurricane Melissa was planned. Hurricane Melissa was engineered. Hurricane Melissa was engineered. Good. When Melissa hit the right place where it's supposed to hit in Jamaica, because that's where we want to build, because squatter community are hurt Jamaica, Prime Minister's quote, and smart cities need to be built. And the playbook, this is the playbook. If you want somewhere, or you want to accomplish something in any country, including yours, and you really want it, and it makes sense, and we benefit, you cannot just go to the people and ask them to leave, because you're going to create a riot. So you just have to use an act of God. An act of God. Blame it on God. Because if we send it and the magnitude of hurricanes or earthquakes are so great, with an economy that cannot stabilize itself, then guess what? We get a chance to fly in. And then we tell them that it is ground zero. It is ground zero for them, but it is ground 100 for us. It is ground zero for them, meaning they cannot build back there. Does that sound familiar? Did the Prime Minister of Jamaica merge with other persons from Parliament, say that the people of Parity and the other people, they can't allow them to build back there? They never tell them so they can't allow them to build back there, because it is not conducive for living anymore. Then they tell them that. Oh, but it is conducive to build a hotel. It is conducive to build a smart city. Oh, so the land perfect to build your smart city, but it's not perfect for us to rebuild our homes there. No, because we have already told you in subsequent newscasts that we want the property to build a smart city. And the parish that we thought about, it was up between three parishes, you know. It was up between three parishes. I don't even want to tell you no. I don't even want to tell you no is which parish, because some of you go and run to start building businesses there. but Jamaica, the parish we thought about, because we wanted a city with a difference, uniqueness, and we thought about St. Elizabeth. And we thought about Black River. And God answered Andrew's prayers and says, what did you say? You want to do that? Boy, Andrew, I love you so much. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a storm. I'm going to make it category 5. As a matter of fact, not just any category 5. I'm going to make it so powerful. Never in the history of the world. And I want it to drop right there. So it can frig up them, Andrew. And when it frig them up, yeah, man, just ride in and tell them that it's not conducive for them, but it's conducive for your new city. I'm going to say something to you. There were Jamaicans right now, right now, who needs a tent, at least a tent, to sleep under in Western Jamaica. Japan flew to Jamaica, sent their personnels who spoke on our news media channels of the many tents, over 300 tents and stuff that they brought to give to the Jamaican people. The people from Cooper's Pen 3 days ago who had their homes demolished, when their member of parliament called ODPEM, the Office of Disaster and Preparedness Management, when they were contacted to say, guess what? We clock down their house, you know. Them not know if you sleep tonight. We can't get some tent. Tents were readily available the same friggin' minute. Tents with the Japanese and generators with the Japanese writing on them that came for the people of Melissa. Yeah, but I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. You know why it hurt me so much? Let me tell you why it hurt me so much. Let me tell you why it hurt me so much. And me get up every day. Me get up every day. And I go down there and I see all the people that I live. I see all the people that I live. I see all the people that I live. I tell you no. Me see all children that have nowhere to bed. See all children that have nowhere to sleep. Me see all the people that I live. Me take my hard-earned money. I buy plyboard, buy zinc. I do so much to try to put back the people on them foot. I'm going to tell you, if you know that the people them voting, these people and the people them have the supplies to help the people them. And sit down for the supplies. Sit down for the supplies. Sit down for the supplies. The Prime Minister of the country has been sitting on monies from 2024. From 2024. And people want help. The man called me, the man said, my youth, dog, I don't know what to do because the rain a fall. And there's a poor juice in there. The mattress I'm putting them to sleep on wet up. The mattress in there. Every day I have to take up a mattress and put out a door for its sun. But I tell you, say, I try not even know. I try man not even knowing, dog. So a man not even knowing of that. I don't want a boy to see me cry and feel a weakness, you know. I don't want a boy to feel a weakness, you know. Because you see for me tears. Me a youth on a ball, you know. Me a ball, you know. And a long time I have it in your you know, because when me look and say, we go foreign country. And we have Jamaicans who have to run up and down and hide from immigration people because they might try to hustle. Because their country has failed them. How you think me feel? How you think me feel when people are blame private sector blame government? When you look, you see, are really the two of them come in and buck down everybody else. You buck down the people in place, and then the car one tent were hot, under the tent hot like hell. Everybody knows that we have one of the worst heat wave in history. There are people in Europe, especially France, who are dying daily from heat wave. And the man them care tent and put it back on the same property. You give them heads have to go roll for it. Heads will have to roll for it. And the police them will go there, go back to them yard to feed them children and watch their children sleep in warm beds, undisturbed. Them watch them people near out a fridge and sit down in a couch and get up and put on government clothes and know say, you're not serving and protecting. You are bandits. You are bandits. You're mercenaries. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I believe if the government is denying that they don't know anything about the police involvement, that simply means that high-ranking police took money. It simply means it's one out of two things. I told you it's two. If the government is denying that they don't know anything about the operation, that simply means high-ranking police took money from these billionaires who wants their property, because for them and nothing. Money run. Money run. Money run. Money run. The judge, the lawyers, the police officers, and any other person who is who is a part of what transpired 3 days ago, I'm not gonna stop until every last one I wanna pay. I'm gonna pay it dearly. I'm not gonna stop until all I wanna pay dearly. We're hearing a lot of things about this new Falmouth company. We're hearing addresses being called. Addresses that leads to prominent communities. Prominent communities that have persons who are sitting in the parliament. And I'm very careful of the words I am saying. Addresses are being called. Addresses are being called. Somebody said, be careful. Tamika Solari. No, man. You don't have to tell me if you be careful. You don't have to tell me if you be careful. I know what to say from what not to say. But I'm not telling you. Boy, if I never drop them 2 year water, then I feel like my heart is a bus. Too long me a story in this hurt and pain. Like, I don't know, I'm just glad because I just get a little relief. When I look at the 71-year-old man this morning in the newspaper, the man said he has been on his property for 41 years. And you tell me that they're threatening to buck down the house of a 71-year-old man. I hear what the man say. He would rather die. He would rather die than let them take him off him land. At this morning that coming in the Jamaica newspaper, you know. At this morning that coming in the Jamaica newspaper, you know. The man say me that rather dead, you know. One day for me. I wonder if I can find it. I wonder if I can find it. Hold on to Jamaica. See there. Come out there. Hold on, come out there. See there? I prefer to die. A 75-year-old man. Yeah? Wife, kids face eviction from family land after 41 years. After 41 years. See him there? Just today. See him there? This is an lie me I tell. An lie me I tell. I said it the other day that there are so many others that are about to be evicted because the government cannot stop their project. The government cannot stop their project. They have already paid $1.4 billion to South Korea. South Korea is in Jamaica right now, mapping out all the land that they want. The Prime Minister will want. And any piece we have on squatters' money, they're going to take them up. Somebody said, Marvin, can you reach out to CNN or Fox News? I don't want to hear anything from Fox News. Fox News is pretty much loved and operated and run by Donald Trump. Donald Trump wants Jamaica. Donald Trump does not want Andrew Holness to look bad. So because of that, Fox News will forever portray a good Jamaica, a thriving Jamaica, a Jamaica that has recovered from the hurricane. World-class recovery, them say. World-class recovery. I don't want to hear anything about Fox News. I've already put them in their place, and that the reporter that came to Jamaica, they better not come back there because they will face the Jamaican people. I promised them that. I promised them that. Jamaicans are being removed violently from their homes. It's a human right violation. It's a human right violation. It's a gross human right violation. Thriving is not bad. Positive image is not bad. The Jedi, me did tell us, say, yo dog, someone just sick stomach sometime in a man. I don't know how to read, you know. Nobody never said thriving is bad. But if one is not thriving and you paint a picture that the country is thriving, isn't that a false narrative? Isn't that a lie? Isn't that a gross disrespect? Yeah? To the suffering of the Jamaican people? To the suffering of the people? People are suffering, then you have a big news channel like Fox, who can tell the rest of the world, say, no man, them good dog. No, them good. That's not suffering. See there? World-class recovery. World-class. Kicking off people's friggin' door and drying them out in the friggin' wee hours of the morning when they don't know nothing about what you can do. I'm going to lock them up and process them and then bring them back without a charge. That is thriving. That is thriving. That's a mercenary group that needs to be neutralized. Neutralized. Yo, people, you are good. I got my goal left on you know. I'm going to look after my pitney them. I'm going to look after my youths them. I'm going to look after my youths them because I look after me youths them. Kind of make no sense. See there, somebody said we saw it on the UK news. So you stream tonight? No, sir. I'm not streaming tonight here, man. I'll just go bill. Probably just go watch a movie and name some grape and cock up my foot and just wait for that day when Father God just tell me, say, it's time. It's time. I am so ready. I am so ready. I am so ready. You see, a boy, me see, on God, when name, Delroy Chuck, the man I asked Delroy Chuck to do something in the news article. Delroy Chuck, the justice minister. Delroy Chuck, then the man, not even like to call the name in my mouth. They're not even worthy to have my breath breathe over for them nasty name. You hear me telling you? The boy when he in Delroy Chuck, you know what the boy say yesterday? Eh? You know what he say? As a matter of fact, what he did, he scoffed. He scoffed at the idea that the friggin' pitney them, the children who are found with guns are, at-risk children. Marginalized pitney will grow up in a ghetto when they know children. We're talking about children. That's the word being used. The operative word is children. That can be any age. Yeah? And him believe that them not forget no disciplinary measures. We are going to send them guys someplace. We are going to send them guys someplace to get rehabilitated for. In America, children are rehabilitated. Huh? Big Joe, stay off people and moderator, I don't know if you do, When they come over here, so I don't know if you do. Oh, wow. A 17-year-old was unalived by police in Rima, an active scene. That means that's happening right now as we speak. Thanks for the information. Thanks for the information. The company that they say who owns the land, don't know. I'll sit and wait for the information because this one is not going to go down normal. My concern, I just want the police them to be arrested. I want them to be removed from frontline duty. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to fight for that. I'm going to fight for that. We'll show you about all the shell companies attached to whatever. Marvin, remember I told you months ago that the Falmouth Hospital was sold? Oh, wow. Alison, how are you saying? I'll follow you. Invite you as a guest. Send you a request, Mama. Don't know if you can come up. I sent you a request just now. Or maybe you think private. I don't know if you think private. I think you would have to send me an invite, Alison. So you can shed some light on that for me. If you're able to. I'm just not going to take on myself, Oh,